This is Watch Your Style. My name is Eric. Today I'm going to do a review on one of the most infamous brands at the moment. A lot of people don't understand the high cost. They don't understand the whole hype. They just overall don't understand the brand, period. That brand is Richard Mille. So the RM that I'm going to be discussing today is the RM that's made for the tennis player Rafael Nadal. This particular model is the RM35-01 RAFA. It's referred to as the baby Nadal, and baby because it's a third of the price of the real one that he wears when he plays tennis. That one being a tourbillon, and it weighs half the weight of this one. This particular model comes in forged carbon, and it's got several different straps to choose from, but for the most part it comes with this Kevlar strap, which quite surprisingly and jokingly brings Velcro. Yes, Velcro on a $100,000 watch, but it's all about comfort with this watch. You put it on and it feels like you're pretty much wearing nothing. Pretty amazing. You spend that much money and it feels like you get nothing, but that's the whole thing about it. It's carbon. It's got a really lightweight movement that has a special system where it cradles on and sits there with 4 points, and those 4 points have special shock absorbers to absorb any shock or impact, so that way the whole movement just flexes together. Very nice looking watch, believe it or not. When you put it on the wrist, it feels like a glove. You know, this thing fits like butter. It's perfect. You know, it's not a very blingy watch. You know, this is the type of watch that you get, and at the end of the day, it looks like you have, you know, to the untrained eye, of course, looks like you have a watch that's purchased at Target. You know, it looks like a toy watch, and this is the type of watch you go ahead and buy when you already have a ton of watches. You know, this is not for the faint of heart or for the new collector, although what an amazing piece to start off a collection, right? All right, so let's go over a bit of the features that this Richard Mille Nadal has. Very lightweight. You know, it's something like 50 grams this thing weighs. Forged carbon case, every angle is forged carbon. Incredibly, it's manual wound. Okay. It's got a very, very nice looking movement. I mean, it's probably one of the most photogenic watches I've ever taken pictures of. I don't understand why, but it's just like every picture I take of it just looks good. It's just a very good looking watch. On the back side's carbon as well. You know, it's got pretty much no dial. There is no dial there. It's just pretty much the watch case, you know, the face with the glass. Behind there's just the movement, and beyond the movement you see the back of the case, which is carbon. Has a pretty good look. You know, it's got a lot of deep dimensions to it because of the way that they laid it out. But it pretty much has no dial. And you know, no numbers, nothing in there, man. It's a very simple watch. This pretty much has no complications, no other functions besides the fact that it's an all-out sports watch. You know, as I mentioned earlier, it's got that whole technology for the whole cradle with the shock absorbers. And it's very comfortable. I mean, with this watch, it's just all about comfort and status. That's pretty much all I can say as far as the features. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about price. When it comes to this watch and the prices, you know, there's not a lot of discount with these pieces. And quite frankly, there's not a lot of them out there. So you pretty much gotta get what you can if you're in the market for one. You know, the retail is about $130,000, and you can expect to pay for one easily all day, every day, $110 for a new one. You know, and that would be obviously with a discount. If you want to just go pay full retail, sometimes that's the only option there is. Pre-owned, there's not a lot of savings there, but you can probably be around the area of $95,000. Now, as far as the watch game goes, imagine, this is a Richard Mille. This is heavy-duty artillery, man. I mean, this is the type of piece that you just put on when you just want to disrespect everybody in the room. Half the people are going to be appalled, saying, what the heck is that? Too much money. I don't understand the hype. That's a bad investment. You know, so on and so forth. So, you know, as far as the watch game goes, I mean, this is a serious piece right here. You know, this is the piece that's going to demand and get the attention that you want. You know, something so simple, it looks like a toy, But this is not for the beginners. This is for the heavy collector. Somebody that really just wants to come in and just slap people in the face. You know, the Nadal is probably one of my favorite from the brand. That and the RM11 are my favorite two watches from the brand. Yes, they have a whole bunch of other pieces, some with a lot more complications, but this tends to be some of them, the models that are on the 95 to 150 range. And the Nadal is definitely a heavy player in the game. If you like this video, don't forget to like and share. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. My name is Eric. Watch your style.